So it is Thursday morning. I'm currently walking to school. Today I'm gonna be in their Japanese classroom, so I don't really know what exactly I'm gonna be doing. Probably just observing. I have 2 hours of Japanese class, and then I'll be in their music classroom, and then something else. But I'm excited to see what they're gonna be doing today. Yesterday I was in their English, so it was kind of understandable, but today it's gonna be more of digging and diving into the class. So let's see. Hi! I am currently walking home from school today, and it was such a great day. So this morning I was in the normal 6th grade classroom, and then during their reading time, and then I went to 2nd grade, and they were playing with toys is what she had told me. And then whenever I looked, they were constructing and like building their own toys.
Oh! びっくりしたね。
Wow! My mentor told me that instead of taking science or social studies in 2nd grade, that they take these classes, and it was like a construction or a building is what I thought of it as, but they were taking everyday items and turning them into little toys to play with, but they were like super cool. So we went and did that, and then I went into the my 6th grade classroom. So it was a math class. So the math that they were doing was typical math that we would be doing in the States, but he did it all in Japanese. So if you think you're bad at math, try listening to it in Japanese. But most of the math, like if they wrote it out and used numbers, I can understand. I just couldn't really understand their writing. And then I helped and I checked their work, and then I went to the music class, and 1st graders were in the music room, and so they sang their ABC song, and they sang it in English. So I got to teach them the English ABCs, and then they all split up. Some people had tambourines, some people had their pianos, and then some people had xylophones. And they were all singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It was the cutest thing you ever heard. And then they switched and they changed musicians, or music, what are they called, instruments. So they all had a chance to play each one, and they could all actually play each one. So it was really interesting to see that even as a 1st grader, they were able to play like 3 different types of instruments. Then I went to 5th grade math, and they were learning shapes and geometry. So they were taking a sheet of paper, putting a circle on it, and then folding it, and then cutting it, and then it made a hexagon. So other stuff that we'd be learning in the States, again, all in Japanese. So anything that wasn't like hands-on touch that I could feel and I can see, anything he said, it was just psh. So my principal, or my vice principal, at the end of the day gave me a sheet of paper and was like, I'm gonna give you phrases of the day or words of the day so that you can start learning a little bit of Japanese. So who wants to hear me try? Y'all ready? I had to actually say this to the principal after that. Probably the most embarrassing moment since I've gotten here. Ready? Osakiani sha tasuri shimasu. And it means I'm going to go home. So she gave me that, and I had to say it to my teacher and my principal, and I felt very embarrassed, but hopefully it'll work. Also, the cutest little thing happened. So whenever the 2nd graders were making their toys, I was standing around and helping them out, not being able to talk very much, but using our hands and just constructing them. And then once they were cleaning up, they came around and gave these to me. It's like a little jewel that they were using, and then like a little stick-on bow. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. My heart melted. She just handed it to me, and I was like, thank you, thank you. And she looked at me, and I was like, thank you, like I appreciate it. But it was the cutest thing, it melted my heart. So I had a good day. I am walking back to go find Mom, Kimmy Cat, and we're probably gonna go eat. And then we have a tea to go to. So we get to see a traditional Japanese tea, so I'm very excited. Morning was good. I'm ready to see what the rest of the day has in store for me. Today is Thursday.
Of week 2.
Of week 2. Yes, I went to school this morning, and now we ate lunch. What do we eat? Peanut butter and jelly. And now we are going to a tea, a Japanese tea. We're trying to find our way, but you know, lost in directions. But hopefully it's good. We're excited because I guess we get to see all the traditional Japanese tea and their foods that they have. So
She's not sending me anything.
We're trying to find the location, but
we don't have a location.
Nobody wants to help us out. So we think we're in the right place now. We've made it up to the top. We're walking around. This is definitely the castle.
Using the hot water, she cleaned the table.
We are back from the tea party.
Tea ceremony.
We are back from the tea ceremony. Kimmy, how'd it go? We were late.
It happened.
Probably because we were lost, but nobody told us where to go. But we got there.
We did. We got there late, but she was still cleaning some stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we really missed anything.
Yeah.
So Japanese tea ceremonies are long. They're meant to be like 3 to 4 hours. So very excessive.
And she moved so slow.
Every motion is to be done with elegance. Every motion is supposed to be done. Like every movement is important. So like, they moved very slow.
It's important that before you drink the tea, you turn the bowl twice. Hold it in your left hand.
Yeah, so let's walk them through. Let's walk them through the whole tea ceremony. So we get there. Oh, you get there and the person's getting all the supplies out.
I think that's the part we missed. We got there when she was cleaning everything before making the tea.
So they clean everything as slow as I'm talking.
Yep.
Yeah, it was very slow. And then they rinse a bowl out, and then they pour the hot water into the bowl, and then they pour the tea, and then
it's like the matcha powder, and they whisk it
up, and they put it down, and they scoot on their knees. Oh, by the way, you have to sit flat on your knees the whole time. It's kind of uncomfortable, but they do it. And then they scooch over, give them the tea, scooch back, and then you accept the tea, rotate it twice.
You bow.
Oh, you bow. And then you get the tea, rotate it twice, sip it either 3 or 4 times, and then at the end you slurp. Slurp. And then the lady picks up your tea. And then they also serve, I guess, desserts.
They called them moist sweets and dry sweets. And so the dry sweet was like a heart candy, like you get for Valentine's Day, but made out of like powdered sugar. So it literally just like melted on your tongue. And then the moist sweet, you could either get a red bean paste, black sesame seed, or white sesame. And it was like this
Jello
on top, like the bottom layer was just like gunk of either red bean paste or the white or black sesame. I had the black sesame.
I had the white, took one little bite, and the guy next to me was like, how is it? And I was like, and he said, you need me to finish it? And I was like, thank you, yes. I'm not a big Jell-O person. Like the texture was just gelatin. So yeah, now we're walking back. We're figuring out what we're gonna do next. But it was fun. It was a cool experience. So peace out in town.
So we got more tea. No, but we walked around for a bit, found some shopping we haven't seen before, and then we ended up at a mall that we've been to. So we decided to find something to eat. We found another like fried pork place. We'll see.
Hope it's good. So we just got our food. I got mixed pretty much a variety of everything. I think this is pork, chicken, shrimp, and then vegetables. And then we got our pickled veggies, rice, soup. Kimmy got pork, and Mom got pork and shrimp. Yes.
Potato salad.
Yum. It's Friday. I am walking to my school. He is running to this school. It's Friday. We have a marathon race today. I'm excited. That means I'll need to go to half my classes because I'm helping out outside for the marathon race for the other part. So stay tuned to see any other cool, fun things that happen in my day today. Hi. So we're currently at the school. We're outside. They're about to have their marathon race. They're all standing over there. It's the 5th and the 6th graders, and they're running how far?
Yeah.
They're running 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
So we're out here, we're cheering them on, and we're excited to see who's gonna win the race. Yeah. And this is them. They're all up here. So yeah, we're excited to see who's gonna end up winning. Okay, we're back with the recap of Friday. So I went to my school, and my first class was a music class with the 6th graders, and so they picked the song. They sang about 5 or 6 different songs, and then they picked the one that they wanted to sing for their graduation. So they would sing them, and then the teacher would make them close their eyes and like vote which one they wanted to do. She would cross a few off, and then they would sing them all again and repeat that over and over until they finally decided on which song they wanted to sing for graduation. And then after that, I went to the 6th grade Japanese classroom, and they were reading a book, and they were doing like the, what is it called, round robin reading, where the first person starts reading, and then after they read a paragraph or a sentence, then it goes to the next person, and so on. And so I remember doing that in school, but they did that, and then the teacher told them to look up and define some vocabulary words, and then they were doing a summary on the book. So I couldn't really follow along considering everything was in Japanese, but my mentors helped me out and helped me like understand exactly what they were doing. But while I was in there, they had some English books, so I read some children's English books. So I'm excited to try to go to a bookstore or something and find where I could purchase some of those for my teacher's classroom, because they were about Japanese culture, but they were in English, so me or my students could read them. After that class, they had their break time, and during their break time they just changed because today was marathon day. So we went outside and they stretched, they got ready, and the 5th and 6th graders were together. So all the 5th grade girls they ran their marathon, which was 2 kilometers, and then the 5th grade boys, and then it was the 6th grade girls, and then 6th grade boys, and then they had a ceremony after. So it was super cute. They had been training for this for the past few months, is what the principal said. So during their break times they were running, instead of hanging out or doing a different kind of PE, they were running and getting in shape and getting their bodies ready for the marathon. So then after that, I told them good job and that I'll see them next week. I told the principal and the vice principal and my teacher all goodbye. And I think I finally figured out how to say that word. Okay, it goes. Osaigini shitu lei shimasu. I'm getting better. Still not good, but I'm getting there. And I videoed Naomi saying it so that I could go home and study it, because it means I'm gonna go home and I'm supposed to tell the principals and the teachers that after school, but I can never remember how to say it. So I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna study, and then we'll all be okay. So right now I'm walking back to the house. I'm gonna grab some food with Kim and Mom, and then we have to go to the university to meet Tamada, and then I think we're done for the day. But we'll see what else we have planned. Maybe go study, get some homework done or something like that. But it's Friday, it's almost the weekend, so I am excited. Bye. Back in action. It is Friday. Friday, day 11. I don't even know now. We're up to the double digits. That gets a little difficult, but we are walking. We just ate lunch. We ate spaghetti and chicken, so I guess chicken spaghetti, and we're walking, and we will probably go to the university, the Starbucks, our second home, and then grocery store. So keep watching.
It's dinner time.
Ah! Where'd we get it?
7-Eleven.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I don't really know. I got some noodles. It looks like bacon, but they call it
Pork.
here.
Well,
It looks
bacon
like
is
the most Americanized Japanese food that I could find. But I'm excited. And then I got an egg roll. Or what I hope is an egg roll.
Is it an egg roll?
That was nothing but fried.
Oh.
I don't know what's in the middle, but it's not really an egg roll.
Do you want to show us?
It's like a, what are those things called? Those little pies?
A meat pie?
No.
Shepherd's pie?
No,
An apple pie?
The, what are they called? A pot pie.
A
Like
pot
a pot pie in a thing.
That does not look tasty. Oh. That looks so gross.
Looks like snot. So, hi. So, last night we kind of just came back to the share home. We had Yuka and Momo come over, and so we were just playing cards, hanging out. It was the California people's last night, so
They didn't get in until like 11.
so we were just hanging out, and then we went to bed. But that's it for this week.